Fight Island finale, Robert Whittaker, Darren Till. Before Masvidal was booked against Usman, this was the fight that I was most looking forward to, more so than the other title fights as well. Whittaker coming off that loss to Israel Adesanya, Till doing what he did in his middleweight debut, and as popular as he is. In the end, Whittaker wins 3-2, 48-47, all three judges' scorecards. I agree. I thought they got it right. There were some wonky decisions over the past couple months. I thought they nailed this one, 3-2 for Robert Whittaker. Did you agree with the judges? And if so, what do you think of the entire fight? Because I thought it was a fantastic one.
I thought it was a good fight. You know, I love Darren Till's ability to be in there with the highest of the highest level at middleweight and really make a good. He showed a good side of himself, but I also like the fact that Robert Whittaker showed a little bit of I don't want to say, it's hard to talk about a guy that had the belt for so long and talk about evolution, but he didn't look like the same guy that looked lost out in Melbourne. That's when they fought in Melbourne, right?
Yeah, Izzy. Yep.
Izzy he was able to mix in more wrestling, right? And even if he wasn't scoring the takedowns, he was able to get close and get into the clinch with Darren Till without taking damage, because that was the issue. That was the issue in his fight with Adesanya, was that he was blitzing and rushing in and getting countered. And with Till landed that beautiful elbow early that dropped him. So then he put that in the mental bank and was more aware on his entrances. And it allowed for him to stay safe enough to where he didn't find himself in trouble. And Darren Till, I thought he fought a good fight, but it just looked like he was like a little bit of a step behind, right? So instead of taking the action to Rob, he was kind of waiting, and I think ultimately that's what cost him. The beginning of the 5th round, he fought much more aggressively, and I thought he did well in that round. I thought he did well in round 1, but he just wasn't willing to lead the dance enough, and I think ultimately that's what cost him on the judges' scorecard.
So you agree with the judges?
I do. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought Robert Whittaker won the fight. By no means was it like this clear cut. Robert Whittaker was just a better fighter. It looked like a fight where if those guys fought multiple times, either guy could win. And those are the types of fights that you love.
Till revealed in the post-fight press conference that he blew his knee out early in the fight. I think he said the 2nd round, and it was, in his estimation, result from one of those side. Yeah. And it's funny because, you know, in the past, people have joked about John Jones, and even Till has talked about it with Wonderboy Thompson, saying that, oh, you know, they should be banned, not banned. How do you feel about those? Because there are some people who do believe that they should be banned. Have you ever been hit by one of them?
I fought Jones twice, right?
Yeah, yep.
So it's honestly, we're in the hurt business, man. You're in the hurt business, right? You're in there to hurt and finish your opponent. So, you know, you hurt him. You hurt him, you know, and
you don't think they're dirty.
It's a legal strike. And honestly, it's you can defend them. It's not the hardest thing to defend, right? I knew that Jones would do that to my knee, right? I knew that he would kick that side front kick. So I just would lift my leg up. It's almost like checking a kick. If you just lift your foot up off the ground to where all your weight isn't on your front foot, it doesn't get hyperextended. So you just lift your foot and it kicks your knee, and your knee kind of just bends back. It's like almost like checking a kick. So you got to prepare yourself for that. The issue is I was fighting a guy that everyone knew that was in his arsenal. We haven't seen Robert Whittaker do it a bunch of times. So Darren Till probably didn't prepare himself for that attack. But we're in the hurt business, man. And, you know, it's a kick. It's legal. You know, it's legal, and it is what it is. I don't think it should be. I remember Rampage went off on that a while back saying it should be illegal, but I don't think it should be.
What's that feel like when it like actually lands flush? Does that kill?
I don't think I've ever had it land flush.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
It's always kind of just been like, it's always kind of like my leg just gets kicked back, right? Because I'm trying to anticipate what's happening. And look, I feel like when you're in there, you got to constantly feel like you're in just danger. Just always feel like you're in danger. And if you do that, your senses are so elevated that a lot of times you can find spots to just try to counter those things. And when you're not in that moment, you lose fights like I have.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.